Hello guys, welcome to today's class. I am Land Cruiser. Okay, on a very quick one, today we're going to be looking at hole size, digging your hole size and everything that has to do with planting. So we're going to look at from digging, the size of your hole, and how to plant proper, how to actually manage your soil during planting, even after planting. So here is our hole. We're going to look at why do we choose a particular size of hole. What are the benefits? How do your plantains or your banana benefit from the size of hole which you've chosen? So on a very quick one, without wasting up much of our time, let's get into this video. Welcome to today's class. Let's quickly measure our hole and then we see what we're talking about. So let's see if our hole is actually within the size which you've chosen. Like I said, it's always good you dig 60 cm by either 60 or 30 or 40. That is 60 cm by 30 or 40 or 60. They're all good. Or then the depth of your hole should be 30 or 40 cm. Here we have about 35 cm. We have about 35. Choose between this hole size 60 by 60 by 30 or 60 by 40 by 30 or 60 by 30 by 30. They are all wonderful. The bigger the size of your hole, the better. And let us look at the importance of the size of your hole. So this will help in moisture retention, water retention, and containing your nutrient, retaining the nutrient in the soil within the perimeter of your banana or your plantain suckers. So take, for example, this size of hole. When it rains, or even when you're applying irrigation method, let's take for example when it rains, you find out that there won't be runoff of water. Remember, your plantains and your bananas, they need a whole lot of water to actually grow. And this first 2-3 months is a very important stage in their growth stage. So make sure your hole size is quite big within this range that I mentioned, 60 by 60 by 30 or 60 by 40 by 30 or thereabout. So your hole size will help in moisture retention. Even when there is no water, you find out that they contain enough water, the hole have contained enough water throughout the rainy season that they will not easily lose water. When it rains, the hole is containing enough moisture to hold them for a longer period of time. Even when you apply manure, there won't be leaching off of nutrients, there won't be loss of nutrients. The nutrients are contained within the hole size. So it's very important to choose your hole size in this regard, or bearing this in mind. Now let's look at how to plant proper. We find out that we have two different types of soil here. This is what we call the subsoil. You can see the color is different from this. This is the topsoil. So when digging, this soil type is found at least between the first 6 inches or 8 inches of your farm. It can differ with different locations. Some places you can even find it up to 1 foot before you find a different soil type. So you plant with this. This contains enough nutrients, all the nutrients that requires for your plantains to actually pick up. Aside your fertilizer, they are all found at the top layer. So plant with this. I'm going to show you how to plant, but before then, we have to look at all these things, why we choose them, the importance of all these things. So soil management, this is soil management. Don't plant with this. Always plant with this first. All right. So let's look at how to plant proper. All right. Here is our sucker. Let me bring it closer so you see. You can see the roots are still intact, but I'll show you how to plant it, what to do to these roots, and then how to plant proper. So first of all, it's very, very important you cut off these roots. The question is, why do we cut off the roots? Some of these roots are dead, they are not healthy anymore, but this will help. Once you cut off these unhealthy roots, to help to enhance stronger and healthier roots. And if you look over here, you see that we trimmed off these leaves. This will also help to enhance faster growth and then more shoots to actually come up. And if you leave the leaves in this manner, it will retard the growth. It will retard the growth and they will not grow faster. So here we have our manure. We have our manure. So we're going to go ahead to add our manure. So during planting, you might want to add about 2 kg. Even when you add 5 kg, still okay, but 2 to 3 kg of manure is okay. Then the next will be to mix with the topsoil. Mix well with the topsoil. Mix pretty well. Addition of manure will also help to trigger faster growth. Now is the time to plant. So make sure you plant, at least you leave a shallow trench of about 6 inches. So what am I trying to say? We're not going to cover the hole entirely. We're going to leave some part of this hole open. Make sure you mash them. So we're going to leave part of this hole open in this manner. You can see we still have about 6 to 8 inches of this hole still open. This will help in moisture retention, like I said. So once it rains, the rains are falling within here and the roots can easily develop with the water available. So this is how to plant proper. So once you meet all these requirements at the planting stage, it will help in development of your suckers. So subsequently, what will now happen is during manure application, you can now apply your manure here. Even when they've grown, maybe after 6 months, you can still apply your manure around there. But we'll get to that class in our subsequent videos. But in today's class, we just dealt with hole size, planting, the soil management during planting, and every other thing that has to do with planting proper. Thank you very much, guys. See you in our next episode. This is Land Cruiser. Bye bye.